That's right. Throw that back.
Oh, yeah. Get those nerves steady.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bourbon Imagines Podcast. Hound Dog, Rodinator and Slo Ride here. And Season 6, Episode 6. Man, time flies when you're having fun.
Double sixes.
I'm glad that wasn't a 666. That'd be some evil shit.
That would be some evil shit.
We've been around for 6 seasons. Audio side, the first 4, 5 kind of, season 5 kind of sucked because we're in between personalities and equipment and get things to work, but we got to figure it out. Well, we thought we had to figure it out.
We thought we did.
What a segue. What a segue.
Man, that's a good segue.
More to come on that in a minute. What are we drinking tonight, boys?
I am drinking.
Go ahead, Hound Dog.
Buzz 2, my infinity bottle.
Buzz 2, your infinity bottle. Okay, slow.
Isn't it funny how that thing stays right at 100, 107 proof?
Yeah, 100. I checked it the other week, and it was exactly 100 proof. Yep.
I am drinking some high quality, very old, very, very, very old, not just old, but very old Barton.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is that in memory of?
It's a memory
Old
of
Buck.
me being
Old Buck.
retired. I can't afford to get stuff anymore. Yep.
An old Buck. Buck
And
loved
Buck.
that shit,
Buck's
right?
bottom shelf.
Yeah, bottom shelf Buck.
Oh, yeah.
86 proof, very old. To them, is age 4 to 6 years. It's a Sazerac product.
Okay. And I'm just doing a one-hitter quitter with the black label, Johnny Walker Black. And
Man, you've been doing a lot of scotches here lately, dude.
yeah, and I do not like it, so I don't recommend it. Tastes like an ashtray, like real
Johnny
smoky
Walker.
to the point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At the end, like you swallowed fucking an ashtray or some shit. So I don't recommend it, folks. It's a 1 on.
Not
the,
that you
scale.
licked an ashtray or two to know that.
I might have been hit with an ashtray or two. I might have drank a spit cup back in college by accident. They were all over.
Yeah,
My
I remember
roommate
that
would
story.
wake up. You remember that story? My
Oh, yeah.
roommate would wake up with a spit cup and go to bed, and they'd be all over the fucking room. Or Coke can. You can't leave a Coke can out without saying it's a spit can because you might just say, "Let me get a hit of Coke," you know? And
Yeah.
oh, dude. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, I did that. We had some smokes, cigars out on the front porch. I come in, I'm afraid of, I'm going to go to bed, and then I just dropped it in my, I think it was a water bottle at that point. Might have been an old tea bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped it in there, and next morning I get up, oh, there's my tea. And I took a gulp of that, man. I dry heat for 20 minutes. The whole time I'm thinking, oh, Reggie will love this.
Oh, I would.
Oh, Hound Dog will be laughing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Still am laughing.
I don't know why I've been sick me think of you, but oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I don't mean
terrible.
that was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
all
so
right.
so Johnny Walker Black's a 1. What's your drink there? How do you like the your guys sipping there? Is it Daily Drinkers? Just curiosity.
Definitely mine is.
Yours?
Mine's probably got 30 or maybe 40 different bourbons in it. Man, it is delicious.
Your infinity bottle's the shit. Okay, what about you, Slo? How's your
Yeah,
bar?
man, it is not a native drinker. If you're going to have to use this, use it for a mixer.
It's a good mixer. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, because you're going to create your own taste with the mixer. I
What's
tell
the proof
everybody,
on it?
86. A lot of people ask me, say, man, what's a good liquor to mix with? Well, get the cheap stuff because you'll create your own flavor.
Absolutely.
Not only that, but you don't want to pay for something you're not going to taste, right? Because if you're going to mix it, it's going to taste like some other shit. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good deal.
Yeah, but Buck
All right, so
loved it.
let's talk
Good enough for
about
Buck, good enough for this show.
yeah, let's talk about our technical difficulties. So we, guys, we filmed, taped, recorded episode 5, season 6 just recently, and
It sucked.
Well, it was a good show.
Dobie.
But
It was
we
Dobie.
Thought,
Dobie's fault.
we thought everything went well, and any technical difficulties with voices and so forth and cutting out, because Dobie was on a cell phone, would be fixed when it was uploaded to the cloud and then spit out pristine, as I was told. In good
Christine.
shape. Christine,
told-
not
you're
Christine.
told Christine.
That's an old girlfriend. It's pristine. And it didn't.
And
that wasn't the case.
Apologize to 29 viewers that seen that. I hadn't looked on the audio side, but we had 29 downloads on the video side. So we apologize. We do better than that. That's why we took it down, and that's why Dobie's not on here.
The bottom line is we're cops.
got
We're not
fired.
technical people.
Yeah,
We're cops.
We're not visual aid folks. Yeah, so I did watch it this morning. I got through half of it and I had to turn it off. So when you hate yourself that much,
Well, not
we
this
can't
morning.
leave that
The
shit
morning a
posted.
week ago.
What's
Yeah.
that?
morning a week ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just watched it though, and it was terrible. And so anyway, we replaced it, episode 5, with a what, guys? A short. Just to kind of.
We did.
Yep, just to kind of bookmark there where it was and why it's not up, and you'll be.
Go check it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Of course, we'll make fun of ourselves.
Our audience probably prefers us 60 seconds or less.
Yeah, and that is a 60-second or less short. So, but anyway, season 6, episode 5 is going to be missing in action, and that is the reason why. Technical difficulties, and we're just gonna rip to episode 6, and here we are.
Yeah, W will be back. He's actually looking to get better equipment, and he'll be back, and we'll make sure it's more palatable to this show the next time he's back.
And it might be appropriate to bring him back on when we bring back Bigfoot in episode 3, because
Dobie
is a furry dude, and he's in a tree stand a lot. We found out that he might be in the woods a lot. Reference Sasquatch sightings and so forth.
Yep.
Maybe he is Sasquatch. Oh, that's right, man. Oh, that was a great part missed on that because
that's exactly right.
We went back to the baby Sasquatch.
We did.
Yeah, we showed the baby picture of Sasquatch, folks, and it looks just like Dobie. Season 5, some lady said she went to camp with the girls and Bigfoot got her pregnant. She came back pregnant. She told her husband it was a Bigfoot that did it, and I guess he bought it or whatever. And then we had a picture of the little guy. And Slo, I don't know if you got it handy somewhere during this show. You can just kind of pop it back up, but it looks just like our boy Dobie, and I say that in a loving way. Dobie's a handsome dude. And that little guy's handsome and hairy. So
if this happened, it happened before Dobie was married. While he was single.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
when he was a playboy in the woods. when he was there's the little guy.
Look at that little cute guy.
Okay. Yeah,
he's such a little cutie.
He's got a dirty diaper right now, but he's cool. Yeah.
DJ Dobie Jr.
Dobie's gonna be listening to this and going, "Those motherfuckers."
He will.
He's like, in the kitchen, honey. I swear, it's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke. Yeah, they're kidding. They're kidding. You can't watch the podcast. But okay, so
hey, talking about stupid stuff people saying watching YouTube. This is what type of life I have. Late at night, I'm sitting there watching, going through YouTube, running through that, and
yeah.
Why are you laughing?
You said you turb.
I thought you said you turd.
Y'all both are turds. How about that?
This show's going down the tubes quick too. This ain't gonna be pristine when it's done either. I don't think.
But I'm watching.
This show's gonna be a fucking mess.
These, nothing wrong with liberal woke people.
Yes, there is. Say it. There is.
There is.
But I'm watching it, and there's this one guy. He is a firearm instructor teaching other people. They're all like at least worried, scared of the guns, and he's calling. They're shooting some type of AR rifle.
AR type rifle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And AR stands for Armor Light Rifle. 15 was Model 15. AR-15, that's what it's called. It's not assault rifle.
Not assault rifle. It does not stand for assault rifle.
AR stands for assault rifle. It does.
It does not.
That's because they're uneducated.
No such thing. Go ahead.
Uneducated or uninformed.
Yeah.
But he's calling it, he said, this is a fully semi-automatic weapon.
A fully semi-automatic weapon.
Isn't that a double negative?
I had to go back to this. What is he saying?
How in the world can you get a fully semi-automatic?
That's literally
like
saying
dramatic. They build up these guns to be. They're the devil. They're going to kill everybody. Just looks.
It's a bass in a voice. Yep. That's like saying this is a fully single shot automatic. Like it's such a. It's just a. It's an oxymoron. It just shows the guy shouldn't be teaching. He doesn't. His verbiage is all wrong, and that's part of the problem, guys. Calling these things assault rifles and just they have no education on the weapons. They just.
Let me back up. Obama,
keep rolling, brother.
our past president, he's on one of them talking about how somebody showed up with their gun and their clips.
Yes, tells you how much he knows.
Yeah, they're magazines. The thing goes up in the handle of the gun.
Yeah,
is a magazine.
I guess he reverted back to his Chicago days.
Yeah, if you ever watch like the old westerns with the
Gats,
the Mexican guy has all the bullets cross here.
It's called the bandolier.
Yeah, the things holding each individual bullet is a clip.
Right.
That's what that is. It's a magazine that feeds up to the magazine well of the pistol.
Right.
So he was saying that, and then what's another one? Oh yeah, of course they kept saying it was assault rifle. Assault is an action. It's not a rifle.
If I take this pen and jam it, right now I'm jamming in Hound Dog's eye in my computer. It becomes an assault pen because I'm assaulting him with the pen.
Yep.
You could say that. I understand that. But you can't just say a rifle's an assault rifle that's sitting there on the wall not doing anything because it's not assaulting anybody. Or an assault pistol. Or an assault scissor. Or an assault whatever. You understand, folks? That's just it. If you assault somebody with something, it becomes an assault something.
I just assaulted myself with this bourbon. It's
just assaulted my liver all night with this thing.
Like a car. Mm-hmm. That's an assault weapon.
Yep.
If you run somebody ass over,
it's an assault weapon. Because it assaulted somebody, ran them over.
Oh.
Exactly.
Hey, do you remember all those riots, the Black Lives Matter riot? And it's wrong. Some white guy pulls him there and he starts backing up, hitting people.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Assaulting with his
with his gun, yeah.
With his car.
With his car, yeah. He's trying to turn around.
It's not funny, but it is funny. It shows a black guy flying through the air and said the day Maurice realized black lives don't matter.
No shit.
And he's like, you see him in the air, like,
Wow. Well, that's
which we don't condone that type of behavior.
No, not at all. People flying through the air. That's ridiculous. So I got one for you guys since we're on the subject here of Black Lives Matter and the riots, right? Florida, my man Governor Ron DeSantis just dropped a bomb on Antifa and BLM for any future riots they might want to have. He recently announced the terms of a new Florida law that's going to be called Law Enforcement Protection Act. Here's just some of the bullet points for you guys. If you're arrested during a riot, you stay in jail until you stand before a judge. You don't just get let out with no bail and all this other shit. You have to do your time until you get before a judge, and the judge can hear what you did, not just, you were in the crowd. No, he gets to hear what you did, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you participate in a riot, you forfeit your state benefits and employment. So if you're working in Florida and for some kind of state business or state kind of entity, and you're caught in a riot, doing one of these illegal protests or riots, you lose your benefits and you lose your employment.
What if you don't like not Social Security, but welfare?
You lose your welfare? You should.
I didn't read the fine print, but yeah, I don't know.
You should.
It sounds like it. Yeah. That might be a hard one to get by because, be racist and all this other shit, be yelling at the fucking rooftops. Third one, strike a cop, mandatory 6 months minimum. So if you're rioting illegally, these riots where they were assaulting cops and they were killing people, burning down buildings, if you assault a cop, it's 6 months minimum. That's it. You go to jail and you stay.
Let's debate that as cops. How do you feel about that? Because here's the deal. Assault a cop, you get 6 months.
Right.
Yeah. What level is assault we're talking about? Yeah, if you have a guy like drunk comes out of the club and he kind of stiffs on you, bumps up against you. That's an assault.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think that's worth 6 months in jail.
No. We're not talking about coming out of a bar. We're talking about rioting in the street.
Riding.
And
while riding.
Punching a cop.
When cops are trying to enforce the law and clear the streets or whatever, if a cop gets struck, hey, whose side are you on? You woke up.
Yeah,
you read one woke article and all of a sudden you're a freaking moron.
Hey, I drink Buck's drink and I start thinking like Buck. Yeah, he was the most liberal Republican we ever knew.
Well,
next thing you know, there's going to be freaking unicorns flying across Steve's head or something.
And rainbows and shit.
I'll be pissed off.
All right, let me finish my bullet points after I was completely interrupted by, if you just bump a cop, I don't think you should go for 6 months. See how I changed my voice?
I like that.
I made you sound like a fucking retard.
I did that on my own. Thank you very much. I don't need any help.
So the fourth one, if you're involved in any kind of violent assembly within there, it's a felony. You're going to be charged with a felony. No misdemeanor. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If you block a roadway, guys, how about this one? Block a roadway, felony. Those people gluing their fucking hands to the ground and stopping traffic, making people late. Delaying ambulances, getting people who are sick and shot to the hospital or fire departments.
That can be a self-correcting problem, though.
Oh, yeah, it can be. If people have the balls to run them over. But then they get charged with felonies in these liberal places, But block a roadway, felony. Another part of this law, participate in a riot from another state, your sentence automatically gets enhanced. So if you come into Florida from Georgia to help with rioting and to destroying Florida, your sentence will be enhanced just because you're from out of state.
Yeah, it's a good one. A lot of these universities, some of the students are out there, but the ones causing problems are the ones that are not students, and they've been,
sure,
they're being paid.
Exactly.
getting paid to come in and cause us havoc.
What's his name? Santos or whatever the hell his name. What's his name? What's that guy's name that pays people to go protest?
Soros.
Yeah.
Soros. Santos was the guy who got fired in New York for lying. But, yeah, so that's true because I saw one arrest stat from Colombia. I was just scrolling through. They said out of 30 arrests, 6 were students.
Oh, so
really?
Yeah.
Columbia University,
Place
6.
point.
So the other 24 were whoever. Here's just a couple more guys. I'm done. Any local government. Now, this is for the local governments, guys, because you know how like a state can pass a law, but then a little jurisdiction can go, fuck that. I'm not going to do what DeSantis says, right? You know, like a liberal like a liberal mayor.
Yeah.
So this one says any local government that refuses to provide adequate protection for its citizens will forfeit sovereign immunity protection, allowing citizens to sue that local government for compensation.
Excellent. Yeah.
And then the final one, which I think is really falls onto what I was just talking to Hound Dog and you guys about, any municipality that defunds the police will be defunded of future grants and aids from the state. So they will forfeit money. They will lose money.
I like this guy.
Dude, that is awesome.
We need him in North Carolina.
Dude, that is awesome. We need him for 2028. We need him in 2028, in my opinion.
Hopefully, we'll be getting somebody along his same lines, Mark Robinson in North Carolina.
Yeah, Mark's good too.
He's a straight up dude.
But that other thing. I got one last thing since we're going woke here. Since you brought up Steve, I'm about to get sick of myself.
Steve. Okay. I'm not slow anymore.
I'm pissed at you now. That's how it works. Remember when your parents call you by your first name? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So there's a lady. This is actually good news. A lady named Jessica Tapia was a former teacher in the California school district, and she got fired because she refused to use the transgender verbiage and teach her kids the transgender stuff, which is proper pronouns. Like if a kid wanted to be called whatever, she wasn't going to go. She didn't go by any of that stuff. She just told the truth, and she just kept things normal, and she was fired. Well, she just won a lawsuit against the California school district. They didn't admit any wrongdoing, but they settled. They're giving her $360,000, $75,000 for lawyers' fees, and she said, "quote You should never, ever, as a teacher, this is the teachers, you should stand up and you should tell the truth and do what's right." And she says, if you get fired, you should. I mean, she's a fighter. I like this chick.
Well, good for her. Yeah.
Because she spent a lot. And she went to bat and she won. And the school district didn't even go to court. They settled because they knew they were going to lose because they fired her illegally. She didn't do anything wrong. Her Christian beliefs would not allow her to teach this kind of shit, right? And that's one of the protected classes, right? Is religion.
Yeah.
And that's just the bottom line. But when you don't challenge these people, they can do stuff that's illegal and against the Constitution. But a lot of people don't have the resources to do it, right? But she did, and she did it, and that's great. And she's getting compensated, not only that, but she's getting attorney fees covered. So good for her.
Kudos for her. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
But all right, are we done with this line of shit?
I guess. Are we done with this line of shit?
Are we done with this line of shit?
Yeah, I got kicked off. You guys jinxing me. I got kicked off. I'm back.
I saw that.
I don't know if it's going to show that on the video side of it or not, but yeah, I got kicked off and I'm right back.
Might have to take down episode 6 and do a short. I don't know. We'll just be a bunch of fucking shorts.
May have 4. Yeah. You have 4 videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm a little red dot, and everything's showing good. So.
All right, well, sweet. So let's jump right into.
I got something I want to talk about.
Serial
I want to talk about
stuff,
this damn serial killer out in Portland, Oregon. Let me pull it up.
No, say it's not so in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah,
okay.
Portland. Didn't they defund the police?
Yes, the lawless Portland, Oregon. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So this asshole here,
right? Gotcha.
he has been charged with killing, I think 4 now, 3 when I first saw this.
Yep.
3 ladies out there in the Portland, Oregon area. He is known as their they classified him as a serial killer because, of course, being a serial killer, you have to kill multiple people at different dates and times, all within the same...
2 or more.
3 or more. 2. I think it's 3 or more. Okay.
2 or more.
2 or more.
2.5. 2.5.
Yeah.
Maim the third. Yeah. Why am I making fun of this shit?
You're fucked up, man.
I know.
But anyway, this asshole killed at least 4, maybe 5 people within a 100-mile radius of the Portland area. And he was in jail before this happened for, I think, something like some kind of drug charges, maybe.
And burglary, I think I read this. Yeah.
And assault on an officer, I believe. He got let out by the former governor of Oregon.
Of course, Democrat. Yep.
Of course, Democrat. He got let out of prison if he agreed to go help fight wildfires. Now, whether he did or not, I don't know. But I wish I did know if he actually went and did it. But while he was out, he went on a damn killing spree. And killed at least 4, maybe 5 women out there in that area. And what pissed me off, if that damn governor kept his ass in the damn jail where he belonged, that would never have happened. And on a side note, if I were the families of that particular those particular victims, I would sue the hell out of her, the governor, former governor.
Yep.
But during the process of all this, when he was in jail, luckily he was getting ready to be released, and for time served or whatever. Then they said, this guy is a suspect in his serial killings. Maybe if we can get enough information and get what we need, probable cause to keep him here, we need to keep him here. They did. They charged him with, I think it was 2nd-degree murder of 4 people, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And they had him locked up before he could get released back out into the world to kill more people.
Wonder why 2nd degree?
I don't know. That's what I read in one of the articles that I read.
If you're a serial killer, you have premeditation.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Is it opportunity?
Well, you have to have to be murder 1. You do it with malice and premeditation.
Yeah, but I don't know why it kind of confused me why they said it was 2nd-degree murder when it should have been 1st-degree murder.
Or did he plead to 2nd-degree murder? Or is that what he's just charged with?
No, he was just charged.
I was looking up something. I'm sorry, doing the producer stuff.
So, here we go, doing the producer stuff.
I'm looking at it right now, too.
Do I need to do the sound again?
Yeah. I like how it's scribbled out because he couldn't spell fucking producer.
Yeah, I put an S.
Had to look it up on his phone.
So that don't look right. I had to look up
but anyway,
not an S.
Anyway, this guy these women should have never ever gotten killed because he should have never ever been out of damn jail.
Yeah, one. Yeah, one. You got to give him that because he wasn't a killer until he killed the one. And when he killed the one, he should have been in jail forever.
Yeah, exactly.
So give him the one.
But it's still a piece of shit. I hope he goes to hell and dances with the devil by the pale moonlight.
Heck yeah. And that just goes to show how this stuff just...
That's very romantic there.
That was.
That was on the original Batman.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was reading a poem or something.
Is that the Michael Keaton one?
Michael Keaton, yeah.
Oh, man, it's the best Batman.
Yeah. The problem with all that, fellas, is, like you said, it's the initial release. They're always looking to release criminals. Always looking to release... Always looking to give the benefit of the doubt to the criminal, not to the victim. It's always the criminal's always getting the nod. We need to give him another break. He needs a second chance. He's going to go fight forest fires and all this. And then he goes out and kills 3 women. And the article I read, he might be connected to a 4th and a 5th. So, and again,
what was his motive?
He's a fucking serial killer.
I mean, you just killed him. Was he like a sex thing, or he just want to kill people?
They were just this. I didn't read anything about any sex shit. Did you?
I didn't either. I didn't know why.
Were these prostitutes, ladies of the evening, or just random
one that I know of was a homeless lady living in a tent.
Right.
That's one that I know of.
I think it was more of a serial killer of opportunity.
Are you homeless for living in a tent? What's
really?
That stove? Don't Rodinator up.
Really?
They stoved him up, man.
Do we want to go down that rabbit hole?
Really?
Do we really
I
want to go down that rabbit
should.
hole?
What kind of tent is it? Is it a 3-room tent? Is it a tent made out of cardboard? We need some details.
It was a tent.
Bring stuff to the podcast out details.
Yeah. Because our viewers are real concerned with what the dead lady's tent looked like. Yeah, that's real good. Yeah.
Oh, see, now you make me feel bad. You had to go there.
I did.
You had to go with the dead lady.
I have to shame your ass. I have to shame your ass into shape. Exactly right.
Well, see what you did. I'll get her to shame real quick.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope this fucker goes to prison for the rest of his life. Is Oregon a death penalty state?
No, of course not.
I wouldn't think
so.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No, California's a death penalty state. They don't kill anybody there anymore. Remember?
Yeah, true.
They're killing all the citizens.
Shit. Yeah, the citizens are
getting
killed. Yeah. But no, my problem with it is that it just goes by the wayside, this type of stuff. And just like they're doing with the guys at the New York City, these immigrants, they get locked up and just let out on bail, and then they go ahead and rape a 12-year-old. It just keeps happening and happening. And I don't understand how. And I'm going to go back to the woke and the people, how people vote for this type of leadership that allows these predators to get in and out of jail and give them a second shot at killing you, or you and your family, or your neighbors. Like,
why do you vote for this shit? Killed back.
Yeah. Why do you vote for this shit? Like, I don't understand.
Hey, did you see where Sylvester Stallone is moving from California to Florida?
I didn't see that, no.
He has spoke out against wokeism, and they're trying to blackball him and culture counsel him. And he said,
really?
enough. I'm done with you. I'm going to Florida.
Right, yeah. I heard. Well, a lot of guys did. Mark Wahlberg moved his family to Texas, I believe.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of Hollywood people who
those type of guys. I mean, we're going to cancel you. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm a millionaire. I'm worth millions of dollars. Fuck what you do.
You're not going to cancel Sylvester Stallone or Mark Wahlberg. I mean, it's just not happening.
Especially the Tulsa King.
If the only thing you have is that they moved, you're going to cancel because they moved? It doesn't work that way. You can live anywhere you want in the country, okay? Who wants to live in California?
Don't come to shoot out, man. We got enough people.
Yeah. You want to keep the numbers down up there a little bit.
Yeah.
But
let me y'all go ahead. I got to look something up right fast. I'm sorry.
All right.
To do this.
Yeah, but anyway, so I don't know what we're going to do about these laws, folks, and what they're planning on doing. But I do know this: there's a distinct difference between the blue states and how they're run, and the red states and how they're run, and crime and punishment. Because where I'm from, New York, I can speak on it. It's a shithole. They have no bail. They let people out. You can assault a cop in the morning, and you're out by the afternoon or do another one. There's absolutely no teeth up there to the laws. But they'll prosecute President Trump on all this other horse shit and spend tens of millions of dollars on that, elevating a misdemeanor to felonies while they're taking felonies of murderers and all these other people and putting them down to misdemeanors and releasing people. You tell me. I have no idea.
I need another sign that says rabbit hole.
All right, so here's what I want to do right fast.
Go ahead.
The ancient Romans believed that you died twice. Once a physical death and once the last time someone ever spoke your name. So, with that being said, the 5 ladies out in the Portland area that got killed, Bridget Webster, Kristen Smith, Joanna Speaks, Charity Perry, and Ashley Real. With that being said, as long as there's internet and stuff like that, their names will live on forever.
That's it. Exactly
right. Oh, yeah, because
good for you.
We're all over the internet.
Well, somebody, 100 years from now might see this, but you never know. But, that's some profound logic from Chief Don Roper. He told us that one time, and it was very true.
Yeah, Don Roper was a guest on you, left us, went to Mount Holly as a chief, and where's that now? Rock Hill?
No, he's at, oh, man, if you hadn't asked me, I could have told you.
Somewhere down in South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah, right off of 9. Pageland, maybe? I think
I don't understand.
Like
and again, I'm not taking anything away from Don Roper, a great friend of ours and great friend of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Salt, one of our prior chiefs. He's still a chief, and why not retire?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you want to stay on as a chief? You're making big bucks, and retire, man, and be done with it. I don't understand it.
That's the same with my chiefs. They even major. I think they stay in there just to. I think for some, and I'm not speaking for all, but in my opinion, I've ran into people who it seems like policing is their identity. It's
Yeah.
it's their identity.
It's who they are.
Yeah, it's because even when they retire, they keep doing police stuff, this, that, or something, and they identify with being a police, which is fine. But I think that's the reason. I think some guys just really embrace it. They live it. They breathe it. It was a job for me when I was in it. I was good, but I'm out. I closed the chapter. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. I did 30 years. That's enough. I'm done. But some people just, I think they just don't want to let go too, and people just, So I believe that to be true.
Well, that's like me. I got into policing because I worked in a cotton mill, and I was sitting on a dock and see all the police cars ride by. And I thought, man, I'm sitting out here sweating my ass off in this cotton mill. I can be in one of those cars with the air conditioner going. So that's what I want to do. Sure. That's what I did for 30 years. And once 30 years is up, I'm done.
Can y'all hear the gunshots? There's three gunshots just now. I missed Gastonia. It's generally somebody scaring off a bear.
Yeah.
And I pulled this up, and I was going to comment on, but he's retiring. Arkansas's oldest officer retires at 93.
Oh, I saw
after
that.
a nearly 65-year-old career.
Yeah. What did he
93-year-old officer.
What could he do at 93, though, really?
I'm sure he was just community, what do you call it?
Relations or some shit?
Yeah, I think he had a...
Yeah, it had to be an icon thing. He showed the community events and stuff, still sworn.
Yeah. If I can remember correctly, he would do a lot of school crossings as a police officer.
Oh, really?
LC Buckshot Smith. Our hats go off to you, brother. Let's give it a toast to that.
Wow.
And you enjoy your retirement. Something about an injury or his health caught up with him at 93.
Enjoy a Buckshot.
Yeah,
yes, sir, Buckshot. Enjoy retirement.
Cheers. My question is, that department must be like allowing him to stay that long because I know, don't they force retirement now in a lot of places?
65 years.
Yeah. 65 years.
Yeah, Buckshot, you enjoy retirement. What do you say about retirement, Hound Dog?
Best job I ever had.
Yep. So answer my question, guys. You ignored me. I asked you, don't they have forced retirement?
Totally on purpose.
Well, I don't.
That was
yeah.
They do it in North Carolina. They do it in North Carolina where he's at. I don't know.
You got to leave. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Because
the state that he's in, they may say you just till you can no longer do the job.
Wow. I'm just
saying.
What if
he's actually sworn?
Years.
He
93 guys. 93.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I saw that article, he was sworn.
Good for him.
Driving in a police car and everything.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yep.
Cool. Well.
Absolutely.
He made a quote. I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime. 65 years of God, brother. You've seen
a lot of things.
Good. Could you imagine what it was like when he started? Okay, here's your slingshot.
Yeah. Well, 65 years, that means he started in like 1940. No, 1950 or something.
Yeah, 1950, 58.
It's only an hour-long show, man. We can't do math on the show. It's only an hour-long show.
I'm sorry, 60. Let me do the math. Yeah, it's 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 1960 he started. Wow. So he was starting in the 60s with all the hippie shit and all that, and Vietnam War, right?
Let's just point out the fact because he started then. He's a black guy, so it was harder on
him.
Call him Uncle Tom's.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was harder on the black community hated a black cop.
Yeah. Sure. But think about what he's seen. Law enforcement changed because in 1960, maybe had revolvers, right? And we're all the way up to like 45, semi-automatic.
We had revolvers when Hound Dog
all this
started.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, the different cars, the computers that came out now. Holy shit!
Hey, we had a revolver, 357, and we carried 38 caliber rounds.
38 plus P.
Yeah,
plus P.
And we.
I don't know what the plus P was.
In the car, our black ones, we had the bubble on top.
Mm-hmm.
It rode, and we had a radio and the floorboard had 3 channels.
Yep, sure did. And a shotgun.
If that don't date us, straight up, if that don't date us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm telling you, the technology he had to go through too, because think about having to relearn stuff. He started with a pencil paper, right?
Yeah.
And just writing reports and all that stuff. And then when the DMV 349 or whatever it was came out, then all of a sudden he's got to, look at this really detailed action report. Then it goes to computers and you're putting emojis. I mean, wow.
Man, how cool would it be to sit down and just shoot the shit with him for a couple hours?
Forget about it. How many Chiefs did he go through, Hound Dog? 60 fucking. I mean, he probably
60,
went through 25, 30 Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably
Chiefs
more than
stay
that.
for a few years, you know.
I'm sure more than that. Yeah.
If they all stayed
crazy.
an average of 5 years, he went through freaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'd be great
10
to
Chiefs.
sit back with a bottle of bourbon, a cigar, and just shoot the crowd.
Yeah,
That'd be fun. I'd love to do that with him.
Tell me how you got to where you are and to now.
Yeah.
And you could just sit there and go through the whole damn bottle, and he would have story after story. Good Lord.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I take and drink with him is 1042 bourbon.
Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you got a bottle. I got two myself.
Yep.
Yeah, folks, we introduced that a few weeks ago. It's just a great bottle. Hold that back up again, man. It's really,
All right.
It's good now. It's
So if North Carolina has it, you
Yeah.
got yours in Virginia, right, Rodinator?
Georgia. Yeah. 1042 bourbon with blue line flags on it and so forth.
Yeah,
It's in
it says-
dedication, right? How do?
Yeah, and of watch bourbon. It's got a little saying like right there.
Right.
If you can
I
read it,
gotcha.
but it's I'm looking forward to trying it. Maybe we can do it on the show together there, Rod.
Yeah. 1042.
Slow
1042 is
getting
the.
one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them. I've been looking everywhere I go. I've been looking.
1042 is end of watch. So that's when you're 42, you're done your shift. You know.
Yep.
Cool. All right. You guys want to talk about something funny, or do you just want to keep doing this woke crap and this other shit?
Yeah, and let's
Didn't you
you
say
got?
Rod?
give some.
Rod, you sent us a thing
choices.
earlier today about some chick with pictures.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. All right. So on a lighter note, apparently, and a disclaimer, folks, take things with a grain of salt. This is going to get a little deep. The FBI apparently raided an employee of NASA, and within the home of this employee, they found over 16 million dick pics.
Million?
With an
Million.
6 zeros. Yeah.
Pecker
Her
pictures.
nickname was Porcupine.
Yeah. 16 million.
She had pecker pictures.
She had pecker pictures. So this opened up a whole line of thinking for me.
Oh my
And
God.
thinking,
teams. What are you gonna do?
number one, no. Number one, like how? Okay, first of all,
That's a
Maybe
lot
she's
of
using it
damn
for like
pictures.
lineups and stuff. You never know.
first of all, yeah, like in Porky's. You remember that movie Porky's?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Do you remember when the kids were going through the glory hole in the bathroom and she grabbed it and she tried to pull the kid through, and then she wanted to do a lineup
Yeah.
at school?
I
and she
remember that.
Or a sketch artist to come in and draw the dicks of the kids.
All right,
That
I'm just now
was
seeing this
hilarious.
because you sent this to Hound Dog and I by text earlier today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, yeah, I've done.
Do you not ever check your phone?
Oh, really? Hey, I cut grass. And if I sound a little wheezy now, man, it's cause allergies. I cut grass and weeded today, man. I done that 2 weeks ago. Killed a frog, a salamander, and a snake. Today I killed a frog and a snake.
All right, let's get
Moral
back to
story is
the.
stay out of my yard.
That amount, yeah, exactly.
I didn't do it on purpose. The frog by weed eating, the snake by the frog by lawnmower, snake by weed eating. All right, go ahead.
They're still dead. Doesn't fucking matter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, my question is this. First of all, I've never gotten the issue with sending a dick pic to somebody. Because guys, let's be honest. We all have them.
I'm just
but
playing. I'm looking at two now.
They're ugly. There you go. But they're ugly as sin, right? You got a fucking one-eyed Willie there and a fucking bag of nuts, and they're not very attractive, right? So why would you? Not only would you want one, why would you want 16
million.
and keep them all? That's
I
number
wonder who
one.
counted them.
I don't know.
The FBI.
Guys are visual.
Hey, I'll be glad going. Hey, is that one? Is it you?
What was I on? 1,205 or 1,206? I got to start over again.
Can you imagine the jokes?
Oh man, I could.
Unbelievable. So my question is, guys are visual, and I get this. Like, you see a picture of a nice-looking woman or a naked woman, we go, damn, because we're visual creatures, right?
Yeah.
Women ain't visual
we are.
creatures. Women.
They're emotional.
Women are emotional, exactly, and they want a relationship. You send a dick pic, they probably throw up in the back of their fucking mouth. They don't want to see that shit until the proper time when they love you or when they want to. With this, very few want to see, and I just don't understand how. how you get a library now. Help me out here, guys. Like,
I mean, is there a club?
16 million
is there
of anything.
a website? Surely she wasn't sent all these. She had to go out and seek and find.
You think she took them herself?
You think she went out?
I'm assuming somebody might have sent them to her, but
Might did line up.
Sent her.
Maybe she went to all 50 states and found all the glory holes and documented them down and
you never know.
put them out. You know,
man, where'd you find that at? And why were you
it's
doing
on the
this
internet?
stuff?
It's got to be true.
No. What were you doing to come across this? That's what I want to know.
I was floating around all my news.
What were you looking at? You weren't looking at used cars, and this popped up.
No, all my news outlets.
You got to.
No. I think I found that.
We need to do an intervention.
Yeah.
Well, Rod's always said he's a news junkie, so this is news.
This is news. Did I show you the article? I didn't write the fucking article. Do you want to see it again?
Yeah. You showed it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care to look at it again.
That ain't me.
Cool. That's 16 million. She don't look like she's worthy of 16 million of those pics.
Does that look like I made that?
Find them. They weren't sent to her.
I can't even make episode 5 on this motherfucker work good. You think I can do this shit?
How'd you say that? You just went totally dark.
Good point.
I know I did. Because YouTube right now is about to hit the button. Cancel these guys.
Man,
they're about to hit it.
Yeah, to all our listeners, we just got out of YouTube jail.
Hoping to go back in.
We're no longer on probation. Can you imagine
Slo.
this show being on probation? Us.
Yeah. Hey, they should let us out like they let out the serial killer. What could happen?
Yeah, exactly. We could say dick pic again.
Mm-hmm. So tell me, what do you guys think about this chick? What's going on with her? What's the deal with this?
I think she's hard up.
I don't know how in the hell you can accumulate so damn many pictures. I got probably 1,000 pictures on my phone, and I can't keep up with the hell's on my damn phone.
Yeah, can you imagine going through this? Hey, wait a minute. Look at these pictures, dude. Hey, look, there are thousands. Look.
Yeah, but who's the guy that had to count the damn things?
Exactly.
It had to be a new guy.
Right.
Yeah. It had to be. Yeah.
And what? And does she go like this?
And what does it matter?
Hey, Becky, come here. Look at picture number 1,243,522.
Hey,
look at the size of that son of a bitch.
Hey, does he look Greek to you?
Do you recognize that one?
Do you know this guy?
Do you think he's really that old of a guy, or does he
exactly?
Does he die?
Yeah. But I just never understood that of the and because today apparently it's pretty popular, right? I mean,
holy crap! Look at
media.
that sack. It's down around his knees.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wow, that's hot. No, I don't think so.
No, it's not.
I don't think so. Yeah. So I just never understood the concept of that. And I know we're all the same age range practically, and I know I don't think you guys either. But I actually also, just to segue into work, I was on a couple of boards where Officer A would send a dick pic to Officer B, an unwanted one, and she reported it, went up the chain, and internal affairs. There we are looking at dick pics of this dude sitting right over there and going, hey, really?
Come here. Drop your trowels. We're going to see if this is you or not.
Make sure this is actually you.
Yeah, what if he denies it's not me? Come on now. Let's take a look.
Yeah. We literally, one of the female people questioning him said, why'd you think this was appropriate? Why'd you do it? And he goes, he said, I don't know, pretty proud of it. That's what he said. Pretty proud of it. I'm like, honest answer. You know, he doesn't love what I don't know, but it was just funny. I've had a couple boards with that. I don't know if you guys did. You guys ever encounter any?
Yeah, I think we did. We had a guy that sent one, maybe to his ex-wife or something. I think, and he actually ended up getting fired over it.
To his ex-wife, really?
That's ringing a bell. I can't recall. That does ring a bell.
Yeah, I'll tell you the name after the podcast, but I'm not gonna put it out on the air. But I'll tell you who it is.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't Richard Peterson, was it?
No.
Yeah, Richard. The nickname for Richard is Dick.
Right. Yeah.
Peter.
You didn't have to pick us up on that. We knew it. We just didn't laugh. We just didn't laugh. We picked up on it.
Where's my?
Where's your button? You got a button?
Oh, he pushes buttons.
Oh, it's just a pull button.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, what a letdown. I thought we could have a rim shot or something.
We've been in this for 44 minutes now, and he's just now hitting the pour button.
Yeah, it's like the third pour button. Y'all make me drink. Yeah, people ask, why do you drink so much? You know, I start a podcast.
Yeah, these clowns I have to deal with on a
It's
weekly
kind of
basis.
like Walmart at midnight. You want to just, you got to feel so much better about yourself.
It is.
Exactly right. So anyway, let's close out this dick pic lady, all right? So what do we think? Slow? Anything?
How do you follow that, you know?
Yeah.
How do you follow that?
Sure. Hound dog?
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. To each his own, her own,
Well,
their own.
full disclosure. It's fake news, okay? It's all bullshit. But I saw it. Because I looked it up and I did my research, and it's
You
fake news.
fact-checked
You
the
fact checked
wiener
it.
picture.
I did, and it was all bullshit because I smelled bullshit. But it was such a funny
you got too
story.
much time on your hands,
No.
brother.
It's such a funny
You need to find
story.
a job
Hey,
or something.
listen to this. Listen to this, Slow.
It's such a funny story, and I told the hound dog about it. I said, "How about we roll this thing anyway and not tell Slow about it?
Oh, yeah, you had me going.
We should go through, and then at
Yeah,
the
they're
end we'll
going.
let everybody know because
I started sweating for a minute. I'm like, uh-oh. Did they name names?
yeah, it's all bullshit. It was a fake story put out by some news outlet in Europe, and it's made its rounds. And,
What the hell was that?
That's exactly right. So
And,
it's all
we
fake.
saw something. We saw something we could make fun of and have a good time with. So that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
we
me
did.
going.
Everything's
I
been
was-
so
hook,
serious,
line,
all
and
the
sinker.
killings and stuff. Yeah, I figured I'd want to do something a little bit more.
So someone just made that up. Did she make that up, that lady?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
she had all them down pictures. She had to make something up.
Yeah, I just know 16 million. She don't have no 16 million damn dick pics. But yeah, so it's all bullshit, folks. Disclaimer. Sorry about that. Some immaturity. Just wanted to put that forward,
It was fun.
and yeah, make things a little
Got
bit
me going.
lighter.
Yep.
Yep.
So what does that shirt say, Rod? American Reaper?
American Reaper. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That-
On the back, it's got a pretty good, cool thing on it. It's one of my biker shirts I wear. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Like it.
Yeah. So I heard something else the other day. This is kind of law enforcement related, but it's overseas. Did you hear that the International Court, World Court, has issued arrest warrants for
Yes.
war crimes for Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli leader, along with the Hamas leaders for war crimes? And I found it. I'm like, what is happening to the world?
No, hold on a minute. I haven't heard this. So
The-
the Israeli leader,
Benjamin Netanyahu,
he's like the president of the.
he's the leader. Yeah, he's
Okay.
the face. Yeah, he was so they have a little bit different than us. He's not like the president. You have different parties in Israel, right?
Okay.
3 parties were elected, all real close, but no one enough to win, and 3 parties combined to make one, so they had the power. One is
Okay.
Benjamin Netanyahu, one's another guy, one's another guy. So there's 3 guys who make up the leadership of Israel,
Okay.
who kind of run things. They're parties.
Yeah.
Kind of like us.
Right. So the warrant was taken out by the International Court on me, Rodinator, right? And my question is, of course, because I was attacked October 7th, my country, and I'm just fighting a war, right? But because this is so politicized, they don't want me to fight the war because they're worried about the Palestinian casualties. Not that we didn't carpet bomb France in World War II.
And it's
not
the
that
most.
We dropped a freaking two atom bombs on Japan back in the day. But Israel can't fight the billion Muslims who are getting... Don't get me started. But anyway, my question is this. The Hamas leaders were also... Warrants are out for them too. 3 of them. So today, a democratically elected guy, no different than Joe Biden, has a war crime warrant out for his arrest today, along with Hamas. That's
And he's
where
subject
we
to
are
arrest
today.
anytime he leaves. He can't do a summit anymore. He can't come to the United States.
Apparently, it has to. The court has no power, but they expect the other entities that back the court to enforce it. So it's one of these gray areas. Like, I don't know if it'll ever happen. I don't think it ever will. But the way it looks, and then my question is this: a couple questions, guys. Number one, there's 3 leaders now in Israel, and Benjamin Netanyahu's one. The other two, there were no warrants put out for them, even though they all came up with the war plan. Why weren't the other two?
Well, it's good that you know this, Ron, because I didn't. I just figured they'd be one later because you always see him.
No.
He's the only one ever talking.
They had to.
This is news to me.
They have to, like, I have to come to you and go, listen, I ain't got the juice to win this on my own. Hound Dog, what do I need to have you come on board with me? What concessions do I have to make for you and your party that we can come together? And then we do that. And then we go to Slow. We're in. If you're in, we got it. We're going to win, and we'll have the power. So that's kind of how that goes. But my question is, and I'm going to answer because it's rhetorical, the reason you don't have a warrant on you, Hound Dog, and you don't have a warrant, Slow, is because you're of another political ideology. You just came on board with me for power. So it's like me teaming up with a Democrat and a Libertarian. But when it comes down to who's responsible for the war shit, they're hanging me because I'm the Republican. Does that make sense? Yeah. And they're leaving the Democrat. And it's the war party. That's the war party, all three. So they make the plan, and only one of them has a warrant for them. Why not the other two? Because it's political. It's always fucking political, no matter where you go in the world. This is it. Damn. So now Netanyahu came on, and even Joe Biden, all right? And that's another question. Why hasn't Joe Biden been indicted, guys? He's given weapons to Netanyahu, who's been indicted for war crimes. Why isn't Joe Biden an accomplice? Almost like a RICO. Right? Why not? Why not get Fannie Willis in Georgia, who's prosecuting Trump, and Alvin Bragg in New York, those two fat idiots, right? Putting RICO on Trump. Why don't we put a RICO out there, right? And get Biden.
Yeah, but the providing him with the weaponry, I'm sure, comes with stipulations. Yeah, if I give you a bomb,
with this idiot
a bomb.
With this idiot in the White House, no, that's stupid.
No, he wouldn't have anything to do with it. It'd be the.
You don't know what a stipulation is.
You give a box of bullets to Israel. You don't tell them, well, now you can only shoot certain people. You give the box of bullets to go forward with the war. Of course, we're not shooting civilians, right?
But that is the most heavily populated place on Earth.
What is?
You can't not kill civilians.
But Israel says civilians get out.
And I listened on the news that they have a formula. Like 6 civilians to every 1 or 2 bad guys is okay. And I may not have those numbers correctly right, but once you hit that 7th civilian, now you're committing war crimes.
Well, hang on. I don't know where you heard that, but I'm pretty up on this. So when Israel has been prosecuting this war, they don't just go in and bomb buildings and knock shit out. They have intel. They send people in, and they have intel, and they determine targets. When they see a target, they'll say, civilians need to get out of this area. We're going to go ahead and do southern Gaza.
Which also tells the bad guy.
Right. But they tell him southern Gaza, so get out of there.
Yeah, no, but they do have a formula.
No, I'm not saying they don't. Get off the formula. Fuck the formula. Right now, just listen to this. When they go in,
how can I not?
They're not doing war crimes. They're trying to kill Hamas, who's using people as human shields. We all know that. Yeah. They're not allowing them to leave and come as they want to. Exactly. And you know why the Palestinians haven't left Gaza yet, all over, and why they're still there? Nobody wants them. You know why they don't want them? Because when they're allowed in Jordan, when they were allowed in Egypt, when they were allowed in all these other countries, they go there and they try to overthrow the government. They do terrorist shit, and nobody wants them. That's why none of the bordering states, Egypt's here, right? Jordan's here, and the gateways are shut. Egypt doesn't want any. They got it blocked off. Why wouldn't they want their Muslim brothers, their Arab brothers, to come into Egypt and be safe? Why? Because they're not peaceful people. Their religious ideology, it's crazy. So what I'm trying to say is we're not bombing civilians. When I say we, Israel. Mm-hmm. They're bombing targets, military headquarters. If the headquarters is in a hospital, you know what they do? They go in the hospital room to room. They don't bomb it. They go in room to room and clear the hospital. Yeah. This is not a war civilians aren't being killed in mass. And whenever they send in humanitarian supplies, Hamas is getting most of them, not the civilians. Right. It's nothing to do with war crimes. It's all a lie. And it's something about Jews, man. People just hating on the fucking Jews, and I don't know why. I'm not Jewish. I came up Catholic, but I'll tell you what. There's something about Jewish people that, look at the colleges here in the United States. Look at them. They're protest. They're wearing Hamas terrorist scarves. Hamas, the terrorist scarf, saying "Stop the killing, Israel's to the ocean, to the sea, whatever that they want." It's unbelievable what's going on in this country too. And now we have the International Criminal Court putting a warrant out for a democratic elected president, so to speak, and now they want to. It's like putting a warrant out for Biden. It's ridiculous.
I wish they would put a warrant out for that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
If somebody read it to me, they would remember it.
True.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable what happened to it. That's a big deal. That's a big
Israel,
deal.
I support you.
Oh my God.
And I'm pretty sure my cohorts on the Bourbon and Badges support you as well.
Yeah, has anybody heard of them saying anything about the 100 hostages that Hamas is still holding?
No,
they're terrorists. No. They're holding 100 hostages. 6 are American. Do you hear Biden saying anything about that? No. But hey, we don't want to hurt Hamas. With too many Palestinians are getting hurt. Fuck that.
No, we're going to bomb the shit out of Hamas.
Yeah, the thing about it is, though, on the war crimes, there is a statute that spells out what is a war crime.
They're not violating anything. Not violating anything. You know what the war crime is?
Depends on who you ask, I guess.
You know what the war crime is? It's holding hostages from other countries, right?
Well, that's why they got warrants out for them as well.
Right. I'm just saying
that it is spelled out by statute what these war crimes are.
No, there's no war crimes. Israel's creating no war crimes.
All right, well,
zero.
Then, Ron,
Zero.
I mean, I don't think
just like Trump didn't bang some chick in a fucking clothing store 30 years ago.
Yeah, but there is statutes out there for that, and
I'm not saying there's a statute, but that doesn't fall. Netanyahu doesn't fall into that statute. He didn't do it. You have to kill a bunch of people in order to do war crimes. He's not killing a bunch of people. Hamas is.
Yeah, I
agree. Hamas is.
Hamas
I don't know where you're getting your news from. It's Hamas. It's not Israel.
This is the police show. Let's go back to police stuff. We got 3 minutes left. You got anything last things you guys want to say?
Yeah, I want you to clean up your shit next show, because you like this woke crap you're coming with, and this defending Hamas stuff. And
I'm not defending them. I'm just saying there are statutes out there that spells out what war crimes are, and
there's statutes out there that say what rape is. What's that to do with anything? It doesn't pertain.
You understand the guy that hit all the statutes of rape did commit rape.
He didn't rape. Netanyahu didn't rape, so he shouldn't be charged with rape. Just like he shouldn't be charged with a war crime. He didn't do any war crimes. There's no war crimes.
All right, and who is to say?
Okay, let's go back to police
who is to say? Who is to say what a war crime is? You said there's statutes out there, governing that. Who's to say it? Some damn kind of Mickey Mouse court.
And these guys are in another country. They're in another country.
Yeah,
they're not in the war. They're getting information from who? From who? Hamas?
Yeah. Fuck
out of here.
All right.
Oh, we pissed Slow Ride off.
No, it's a police show, man. We're back into politics.
Yeah.
So that's where the world's going.
Warrants is police related.
Yeah.
We do warrants.
We can go arrest a guy for warrants.
Kind of there. Dick pics isn't police related. No. That was fun.
Well, hey, what do you call a flatfoot? A dick. Dick Tracy. His name wasn't Dick. He was Detective Tracy, and they used to call Dicks. So.
All right, I went Rodinator. I'm sorry. I'm done. Jesus Christ. All this bad information out there, man, just gets thrown out there, and it's like crazy.
Well, mine's coming from Fox News.
Yeah, this is wrong, my friend. There's no war crime. No war crime. Netanyahu's no war crime.
Do you guys watch what's the Israeli guy that comes on YouTube? Y'all guys watch him?
I'm afraid to now because you might bite my head off.
Oh, man, I can't remember his name. He's on there every night, and he was a reserve officer. Of course, he got called into the war, and he's into journalism. And he does a thing about the war every night, and it has to be Israeli-backed because the information he's giving, the type of facts he's giving. And I can't think of his name. I'll find it for next show, but, man, you guys need to tune in and find him. He's on every night.
So we're going to talk politics next show. That's what you're saying.
I'm just telling you, he's got a lot of insight too, and you got to pick your news station. But I'm getting my facts from Fox News.
I'm just picking Israel because they're it, and Hamas is pieces of shit, and they're terrorists. That's just it. And October 7th, they butchered 1,500 people. They need to be wiped off the face of the map.
Boone's bourbon.
And it makes me want to talk politics next podcast.
Well, we need to start a politics podcast.
We got one. We got a platform right here.
Yeah.
We could bring up dick pics again, maybe. Who knows?
You guys got any last things you want to say? It is 60 minutes into the show.
Go ahead. Anybody?
Not a daily drinker. It is a mixer, and looks like I do a lot of mixing.
If I had to rate this, my Infinity bottle, I would give it a 9.75.
Hey, explain to the new listeners what an Infinity bottle is.
The thing I just held up. Come on, keep up, Steve.
Yeah. I looked away. I was looking at the soundboard. I'm sorry.
No, my Infinity bottle, I put 1.5 ounces of every bottle of bourbon that I open up into this Infinity bottle. And after a period of time, when it fills up like it did before tonight, I'll drink it down and put more in. And I have a hydrometer. It stays right at 100 proof, up to 107 proof, no matter what I put in it.
And a hydrometer measures the proof.
Measures the proof, yes.
And it's Infinity bottle because it never runs dry.
Yeah, if you run it dry,
there you go.
You're done with the Infinity bottle. You have to start.
We called our Infinity bottles Buzz 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
Oh,
Buzz Lightyear from
Infinity and Beyond.
Oh yeah. I watched it. I watched it with the kids.
The Buzz one's down there in the kitchen.
Want to give a shout out to Dave's TV. Dave's TV on YouTube. Buddy of mine, Ross Porter, does some beer sipping testing for them. They got a great show. They got a lot of different topics. Dave's TV.
Go check them out and support them because I watch it all the time, man. They're really good. Really
pretty cool.
And I want to support our American farmers, Atchison Poultry in Fort Recovery, Ohio. It's my wife's cousin. Let's support our farmers.
I had eggs this morning for lunch. I don't get up early for breakfast.
Good source of protein.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, ideas, please leave it down in the comments. You can contact us any way you like, but the comments is the best way. We do look at them daily. We will answer anything that you get out there. You get any ideas for the show, please put it in there. If we will like and subscribe to the channel. We need all this. We're actually getting up there now, so it's the more listeners we've got, the more it goes out to more people. So listen, like, and tell your buddies.
And if you want to know when the newest episode of Bourbon and Badges is uploaded, hit that notification button. That'll tell you exactly when it goes up.
Yep.
There you go, Hell Dog.
Yep.
And, all you first responders out there, please make it on to your families. Please do that.
Most important thing. All the kidding on the show, please, first responders, take care of yourselves.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And you can find us on YouTube. You also find us on any listening platform out there. You're driving to work back and forth. You don't listen to us in your car. We can find us on any platform out there. If you get bored sitting at the house, you'll feel better about yourself.
Listen to us.
That's where we at.
And please comment, because I know you probably got some shit to say about today's show.
Everything but season 5. You ain't gonna see 29 people seen it.
Yep. As always, let's drink about it and drink responsibly.
It's been a Studio 77 production.
Not a 66, Rod.
Not 66. Good one. Hey, that's never going to be seen. That was season 5, episode 5. It was episode 5.
We got to tell that. Now we got to tell the story next time.
Yeah.
We out here, guys.
Later.
You mean it's over? Well, shit.